In this video, we decided to look at techniques that might work. So instead of picking out the most ridiculous, let's look at some techniques that we actually really want to examine seriously.
Here like this, I immediately off, right, I'm over in position here. I do a grip integrity test.
So I guess this is the assumption, right?
Yeah.
This is the assumption. Oh wow, I do actually have,
You have
a lot of
strength,
leverage.
yeah.
Wow.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Wow.
You have a lot. I really can't like
Wow. Oh my goodness. I do have a lot of leverage.
Actually, really strong angle is that greater than 90 but less than 180.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely hard. It's not easy, but
So the way he started like this.
yeah.
And then he's trying to pass the knife. And then he's trying, wow. Wow, I really don't have much leverage, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, if you can catch the person's arms in time, of course.
Exactly.
You know,
I
if
guess-
someone goes to stab someone, it's not really like a slow motion.
Exactly, exactly.
So-
This video is brought to you by HYFOL. HYFOL offers many great designs for artistic as well as patriotic folks. HYFOL is a brand that does men's and women's fashion, focusing on providing comfortable and casual clothes. Most clothes in this brand are made of pure cotton, which is very comfortable and soft to the touch. With many male and female clothing designs, HYFOL provides t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets, down jackets, pants, and much more. HYFOL currently has up to 50% off many items, as well as free shipping on your first order. Follow the link in the description or the pinned comment to grab some of these awesome HYFOL designs.
He tries to pull your hand out. Trying, again, he's doing that, right? He's trying to stab me, and look how strong the grip is. But I'm not really, look at this, get the hand out, yank it, yank it. I'm just doing two fingers. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that in a fight. While we're wrestling, I've figured out, oh, Mike, I'm coming towards you, and I roll the guy here. Look where the hand is. So I'm in the position here.
Are you able to grab on if I try to retract?
No, that's not something I can do.
Something I see.
Yeah.
Here.
What, I want to like pull. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
say.
So that's not very good. I don't have any
Nah.
leverage that way.
But going down.
Going
yeah.
down, yes.
So to protect yourself. So if I like,
I see.
ugh,
I see. So
and then come back down, you have to catch me like really
Exactly.
fast. Yeah.
So the audio got a little messed up here, but basically we keep testing the different grips that you could do and how the person trying to stab can break the grip really quickly just by turning the wrist a little. You see that? So this is something to keep in mind. And I'm saying here, that's why our man we're testing, he immediately tells you to try to turn, get to the top, so to speak. I guess the lesson is you do have a brief defense there, but don't even try to hover around there. Immediately try to reverse the position, get the knife out of the hand or run or something, because the moment the person pulls the hand out, you're done.
Very temporary fix. You also have to like catch that person's arms as they're coming down. So
Yeah.
it might be slightly difficult, but.
But it's good that we tested this because I didn't realize just briefly with that frame, you do have leverage.
It's a great frame.
Your left hand is going to find the gap in between the elbow and the head and work its way through. So it comes through this gap, across. As soon as it does, you shoot the hand out to extend it, and then you pull down with your right hand on the arm.
So right arm to
Goes
right arm.
like this.
Yeah, right arm to right arm.
And then this goes like this.
Yeah.
And you would go like this.
Oh yeah. So it's more of a crank. It's not as extreme as how
Kinda
they
like a blood
demonstrated.
choke,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Obviously, like kind of relax this
Yeah,
arm a little
exactly. So here.
bit. Then you just go under.
Yeah, I see. I almost feel a shoulder
I
crank.
heard your shoulder pop.
Wow.
So, I just don't think it's likely that you would be in that
So
position.
how would we get into that position?
He doesn't go over that in the video.
Yeah,
of course
but-
not. Why would you?
but-
I don't know. Maybe you were like fake dancing.
I
You
guess.
know?
So-
and then all of a sudden you have to take your opponent out. Is that how it works? Because all he did was he just
went here.
started like that.
And I
so.
guess the thing always to remember is that if someone puts your hand here, you're probably gonna react.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna be like, okay, keep going.
Yeah. Also, just like anyone who's gonna be like here, like in this whole movement of me doing this, like, aren't you gonna fight back
fight
like a little
back,
bit?
exactly.
You want to bend this up and over like that. So up and over behind the head.
There's also this hand that you're not really worrying about. So
Yeah.
if I'm busy here, you
You
know.
go like loop in right here.
Let's say someone's not facing you like this. Would that be possible? So let's say
I know, but still, I still have to like lift your arm.
that's
up and
true.
start over here.
Yeah. At this point, I'm probably reacting. It was an interesting position. I'm glad we tested. I felt a crank, but probably not the best thing to use in any kind of grappling or police or security situation.
Definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
It's just
If you're Tai Chi push handing, maybe you could, you know, use it.
Turn your head in, tucking your chin in. After you've done that, you want to take your hand and you can strike. You can use a fist and strike to the groin area. After I strike to the groin, that should loosen up his grip if they haven't let go completely. Grab their hair, pulling backwards, and then you can use your knife chop and hitting straight to the neck.
I usually don't put people in headlocks, so I don't really know what the mechanism is to, like, what a person being put in a headlock can do. If I'm putting you in a headlock, I guess my question is, does she have access to hit me there where this lady's claiming?
I mean,
oh
for
yeah,
sure,
definitely.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless you block with this leg, but then you would probably maybe lose some
Yeah, exactly.
balance,
Especially
so
if I block here, then I give you my back.
you can still
Yeah, you could still. Okay.
get up there.
Okay, I see. I just don't go around putting people in headlocks. I don't know.
It's usually a siblings.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. So could you put me in a headlock? Let's see. So if she gets me in a headlock, I guess the first thing she said is turn this way.
in,
Right,
so,
turn
yeah.
in.
So this
Oh yeah,
is
you
not too
definitely have
deep.
access here.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And then it was like you're supposed to reach around and grab the hair.
Yeah. So like
Which
up
I don't know
there.
how
Yeah.
realistic that is.
Yeah. Especially if you're really kind of cranking, pulling me down.
That's the point of the hitting them in the balls.
Is
is
to get
make
them
it-
to-
to let go a little bit.
Yeah. See.
But and then you're supposed to grab my hair and
Yeah.
pull down. But I think honestly, at that point, if you know someone is letting go of you or even loosening their grip, you run. And then,
What-
you know, that's
What
your
did they
option.
teach you that in jiu-jitsu back in the day?
I actually took a jiu-jitsu self-defense class before I started jiu-jitsu.
Uh-huh.
So it was like ran by a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor, and it was a self-defense class for women.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up joining and doing jiu-jitsu after I did the self-defense class.
Oh, so the self-defense class really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
So
You guys don't need to test it yourself. I guess when you're there, that area is capable of being struck by the other person. Yeah.
for my self-defense class, he told me to, you know, always go for the 4 balls. So, you know, 2 here and the eyeballs.
Oh,
So,
hey!
I mean, realistically, if you're in like a life or death situation, you're, you know, as a female, you're going to be just not as strong. You're going to go for the things that make men weak. And
That's actually a really good. I
So-
never thought about go for the 4 balls.
yeah. So it's like we would do things like chokes, like if you were choking me.
So I'm like here.
and I would just go
Oh,
like
yeah.
this and
Yeah.
push my thumbs into your eyeballs.
This is a reason you should have a thick neck. So choke me. Let's see. Choke hard. Really
yeah.
choke. Yeah, really choke.
Ugh, ugh. Feels
So,
weird.
yeah, it feels weird because there's
got
a lot
strong
of
neck
there's a
muscles.
lot of neck. Helps against this, but if she does the rear naked choke, I don't have a chance because that's
Yeah.
too much leverage. But at least with this, if I have enough to resist.
So one of my favorite channels is Jeff Chan from MMA Shredded. So I wanted to feature some of the moves that I've seen on his channel. It's a little shout out and a little tribute to MMA Shredded, aka Jeff Chan.
So this first move is just a standard kind of kickboxing type of thing. And what he's doing is he's using this kind of hook, this lead hook, and then he follows it up with a short teep, which is kind of cool.
Almost immediately at the same
Yeah,
time.
so he's like that, which, you know, I don't really throw oblique kicks. I mean, he calls it a short teep, but the way he's throwing it was almost like an oblique kick. I don't really throw this, but maybe I'm gonna try it. It's like, because you're in this range, right? I guess, yeah, I don't know. This is something to try. So for those of you who try this, let us know. Throwing a hook here, I guess a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'll try that. I guess here. It seems like this is a weird range to throw a teep. It seems like I'm a little jammed. The way he was throwing the hook, he wasn't all the way here, right? He was kind of a little bit far. So I guess it does give a little. I'm gonna try it in sparring and maybe I'll record it and let you guys know how it is. So I'm not good with really aggressive guys. I usually just get scared, I'm just being honest. Or I'm not good with people who swing a very big volume of strikes. I start getting overwhelmed. So he's pairing the jab. Then this is interesting. He posts on the head here and then kicks out this leg. The assumption is you're really aggressive, right? You're coming, you're like almost leading with your face. So that's an interesting kind of move that I'm definitely gonna try.
Take him down or no?
In the sparring footage, he does kick him down, man, which of course we're not gonna do. You know, I'm not gonna kick Daniel down. I usually don't kick over there. I don't kick at the.
You don't do inside leg kicks?
I don't do inside leg kick at the calf that much. So that's really
it's more,
interesting.
I feel like effective up
yeah,
here,
most people
for
would kick at
sure.
the thigh. So this is something to know. It's like, especially because if I have that post here, I guess this post is putting her off balance. I guess I could potentially, if you guys want to try this, to send this to us, let us know, because this is something potentially that might help dealing with aggressive opponents. Because usually someone gets aggressive, I cover up, and you know, the problem with covering up is you still take hits, right? So I cover up, or this is the amateur thing I sometimes do. I go,
You need a good offense too.
yeah, exactly. You need to fight back. So that's what this Jeff Chan move is doing. The posting on the head's really interesting. I usually don't do that. You know, we try to clinch and stuff, but I've never posted really like this before. So. Okay guys, let me know what you think. Do you like this type of video? Do you want Danielle back? And check out HYFOL, please.